The following are 10 real-life tales of terror, ranging from eerie encounters to spine-chilling mysteries. Each of these stories is based on actual events, making them all the more terrifying. 1. The Ghost of Greenbrier. In 1897, Zona Hester Shue was found dead in her home in Greenbrier County, West Virginia. Her husband claimed she had fallen, but Zona's mother had a different story. She reported that Zona's spirit visited her for 4 nights, detailing how her husband strangled her in a fit of rage. Her mother convinced authorities to exhume Zona's body, and evidence of foul play was discovered. Her husband was convicted of murder, making this the only case in U.S. history where testimony from a ghost helped solve a crime. 2. The Dyatlov Pass Incident. In 1959, 9 hikers embarked on a trek through Russia's Ural Mountains but never returned. Their bodies were later found under mysterious circumstances. Some were severely injured with no external wounds, others were missing eyes or tongues, and one victim's clothing contained traces of radiation. To this day, theories range from military experiments to extraterrestrial encounters, but no one knows for sure what happened that night. 3. The Silent Twins. Jennifer and June Gibbons were identical twins who communicated only with each other, creating their own private language. Their bond was so intense that it bordered on eerie. After a series of arson crimes, they were institutionalized in Broadmoor Hospital. There, they made a pact that one had to die for the other to live freely. Jennifer died under mysterious circumstances, and June later stated it was part of the plan. 4. The Hinterkaifeck Murders. In 1922, a family of 6 was brutally murdered on their isolated farm in Germany. Days before the massacre, the father reported strange footprints in the snow leading to the house but none leading away. The family also heard unexplained noises in the attic. Despite an extensive investigation, the case remains unsolved, and the farm was later demolished, leaving only rumors of paranormal activity behind. 5. The Mothman Prophecies. In the 1960s, residents of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, reported sightings of a large, winged creature with glowing red eyes. Dubbed the Mothman, it was often seen near the Silver Bridge. Tragically, the bridge collapsed in 1967, killing 46 people. Many believe the Mothman was a harbinger of doom, warning of the impending disaster. 6. The Vanishing Village of Angikuni Lake. In the 1930s, a Canadian trapper stumbled upon the Inuit village of Angikuni Lake, only to find it completely deserted. All the inhabitants had vanished, leaving behind food, clothing, and even sled dogs, which were found frozen to death. To this day, no explanation has been found for the sudden disappearance of the entire community. 7. The Bell Witch. In the early 1800s, the Bell family of Adams, Tennessee, was tormented by a malevolent spirit known as the Bell Witch. The entity physically assaulted family members and is said to have caused the death of Patriarch John Bell. The Bell Witch's antics became so infamous that even future President Andrew Jackson reportedly encountered it during a visit to the Bell farm. 8. The Black-Eyed Children. In the late 1990s, stories began to circulate about encounters with black-eyed children, young kids with completely black eyes who would appear at people's doors, asking to be let in. Those who encountered them described an overwhelming sense of dread. Though the phenomenon has never been scientifically explained, the stories continue to spread, adding to their chilling mystique. 9. The Cursed Dybbuk Box. A wooden wine cabinet, purchased at an estate sale, turned out to be a container for a malevolent spirit known as a dybbuk. Its owners reported a series of inexplicable misfortunes, including nightmares, illnesses, and even death. The box is now stored in a secure location, but its legend lives on as one of the most infamous cursed objects in history. 10. The Enfield Poltergeist. In 1977, a council house in Enfield, England, became the site of one of the most documented poltergeist cases in history. The Hodgson family experienced furniture moving on its own, unexplained knocking sounds, and even levitations. The case attracted the attention of paranormal investigators and remains a chilling reminder of what might exist beyond our understanding. These stories remind us that truth can sometimes be stranger and scarier than